Hello again, and welcome back to all my favorite coder cats and coder kittens. This is Becca, as usual, going by Nightcat or Nightcat's Meow most places online, here to be your coder kitty. And you may see another change in scenery around here. My friend's castle I'd been recording at was in use at the time, and this is actually on my current favorite RP sim, the place I go when I just need to unwind, escape from the world, or otherwise just cannot concentrate enough to do actual productive work. This is a little space I have rented there for only a few hundred Linden a week or a month. So I used to not want to record here because I didn't want to worry about disrupting things, but then it occurred to me people can't hear what I'm doing from in here, so it's probably not that big a deal. So yeah, I'm probably going to be recording from here for a while. Anyhow, continuing the theme of the past couple of weeks, we're talking about animations and text files. I got the impression that probably one of the things that people would be wondering about with the last set is how animation overriders work, and because they are frequently fed by text files and they control animation. So I actually am going to give you a look inside that today. Also, we have a request from the wonderful J Sparrowtree for how to create a type of game in SL, a memory or concentration board that can deal with different layouts or limited attempts per person or a few other variables like that. And that actually sounds like a really fun project, Jay, so I will be starting that one up probably next week. So, without further ado, the trick to an animation overrider is not that it goes through and specifically implements a given animation whenever a specified action is going on. There is a method in SL, or a function in SL, called set animation override. Another great thing about this place is I don't actually need to use my phone one. I actually have a screen here I can load. Could have done this before, but I didn't realize till I set up to record this that this would actually be kind of cool to do it this way. So I'll probably keep this up. What this will allow you to do is actually to replace certain default SL animations with one of your choosing. So what you do when you run this is the script will automatically go through and say, okay, if you are walking, instead of running the usual walk animation, you're going to run this animation instead. So we're going to, as so often is the case, start with the Mark I cube. Request permissions. And this has its own specific permission, which is displayed right there. Permission override animations. Oh, I have to close that before I can. There we go. Control C. Control V. You know what? Let's make this an even simpler one. Or not simpler. Let's make this an even more useful one. Let us say you're looking to get a group animated doing the same thing. There we go. So, the very first test, click, replace your default animations. Yes, it doesn't currently replace anything, but animation, state, and string animation. And actually, what we really ought to do is check to see if somebody's been authorized before, but we're going to keep this simple. We're going to put it... Actually, yes, we're going to put that in there. So in order to not lose the information we have here, I am going to pull up my handy-dandy phone version. Come on, work with me. Get permissions. It is an integer permission, get permission, if permission, and permission. Okay. If perms includes else. That's where we're going to put that. Well, hello, Lily. Lily has come to say hello during the recording, as she sometimes does. She wants to check in and make sure that I'm doing it all correctly. She wants to exercise her feline right to provide oversight. And receive petting. I'm not entirely sure which one is more important. Let us replace the basic standing, because that's going to be the easiest one to look at. So, value standing. Anim state, standing, string, animation. Let's make this a very happy little one. Let's make somebody just kind of dance a little. So we're going to put a... Tell you what, let me find the right animation. I'll be right back with you. Alright, and we're back. I've gone ahead and dropped a nice little simple dance animation in there. I used rename since it's only no transfer, then Control C to get the name for my convenience. Pop over here. Alright, so with this, if it has the permission, when you click it, it should force your animation to override for your standing to Gaelic dance. I'm actually going to remove my normal animation overrider. I almost never do that, but it will let us see this in action. There we go. I'm not 100% sure if this would quite work with a another person's thing, but there we go. Now my stand is overridden. I can show you it is in fact the stand because I move around and we're using default animations. I stop and I immediately start dancing again. I rotate, which is a different animation state. I'm turning, and then I go right back to dancing. And this has absolutely nothing to do with the animation priority. If I find a higher priority animation, I should be able to override that. Let us see. Nope, that is not a high enough animation priority. There we go, that one is. Remember on my primer on animations, I talked about animation priority. That is from an archery pack. It is a high enough priority that it overruns the dance animation. If I stop it, I immediately go back to dancing. Now, nothing is going to stop this until it gets overridden again, or I relog, or If you're in Firestorm, I'm not sure about other viewers, you can actually go to Avatar Health, stop Avatar Animation, revoke permissions. Now, I'm back to the standard boring version, and you will see if I click it, it has... Those interested in my real-life crisis, I have some leads on extra support to try to finally pry what I need out of that law office. So wish me luck. I need all the help I can get. Things are coming really down to the wire in terms of I may have to lose this place no matter what soon if I don't get some kind of progress. But until then, good day, good week, good luck. Happy coding. Meow.